Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for the day. Sunday, April 6th, weekly candle close. Just closed actually about an hour ago. And yeah, before we get in the charts, give me a like, give me a subscribe. As a thank you, I give you another really cute otter. Did you do it? Thank you. Let's dive into the charts. All right. So we'll start on the weekly, as the weekly candle has closed about an hour ago, which means that, well, don't. Okay, let's start here. This is something that I drew for a post that I was commenting on in a crypto group that I'm in. And what I was saying was that how far down can we go if this was the top? Well, last time around we dipped 77%, and it took about a year. So if we dip 77%, about a year later, we could be seeing prices of about $24,500. Now, granted, we may not get that low. I mean, it went down like 84% this back here in 2018. Sorry, it went a bit lower than that in 2018, about 84, 86. So it has been shrinking. So it may get a little bit less than 77%. It might go, 70%, which would be more like here at 30,500. It could get that low. It will take a year, but it could get that low. Yeah. So we don't want to see it get that low, but it could get that low. I'm going to delete this though, because it's going to get in our way. Let's dive into the actual weekly analysis here. Whale. Look at this. We are back at 78,000, 77,000. Let's extend this line out a bit. It was at about 14%, 14 degrees, not percent there. We'll just leave it there. And yeah, everything else stays the same basically. We're in the golden pocket. The fib retracement, just like we were, or we've fallen down into the golden pocket of the fib retracement here. What does that mean? Well, we're in between the 618 fib retracement and the 786 fib retracement. This is a likely reversal point, and yeah, that's where we've closed our weekly candle. Let's go over our weekly what do you call them? Numbers. The numbers. The open, close, high, lows. The open of last week, or this week that just closed, was $82,605. We got to a high of $88,000. That's when Trump was speaking. $88,656. Then everyone was like, and we got down to a low of $77,086. That was actually yesterday. And we closed the week at $78,379. Ouch. Very much riding the lower bound of the bull bands. So move back up to the top of the bull bands would not be unheard of. That would bring us back up to about the 108 level, our all-time high levels. Now, I've been talking about this for a little while now, that this could be a downward trending wedge, or a downward trending wedge, which would turn into an upward trending wedge and bring us back up to those all-time high levels. Now, this also could be the bull flag that we've been looking at, and this right now, the 786 level that we pretty much are at, well, that would tell us, hey, we need to, not need to, but we need to reverse from here, because if 786 breaks, well, then we can, not only breaks, like price breaking under it, but if price breaks under it, opens and closes a candle under it, flipping it from a support level to a resistance level, well, then we will say this bull flag is invalidated. Let's do one more thing. Let's just bring this down to, the 7.8, that would bring the 786 a lot lower, down to about 65, and that would tell us that, hey, we could drive this bull flag a little bit lower. That's for this bigger move, which would, you know, if you believe in the bigger move, that means if we could dip down to 65, we could still see a move up to 150, possibly. However, if we are talking about the smaller retracement from the smaller move here, this would have been from there to there. Well, if we're talking about that retracement, then yeah, we're at the 786 now. So let's see the bounce. I would like for there to be a bounce, and I'm sure you would too, unless you're shorting. I mean, I'm shorting too. I play it both ways. I short and long. Anyway, one day I'll go over my trading, my day trading strategies with y'all, but right now we're on the weekly chart. So, back at it. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna delete it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah. We're basically at the same spot we were last week. Well, we're a little bit lower than we were last week. Hey, it could be a double bottom forming here. Boop, boop. Check it out on the daily. 1 up, 2 up. If you can see this double bottom form here, well, then that would play out back up here at around $95,000. Yeah, I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I'm not holding my breath, but I would love to see it. We are under the 200 on the daily. The weekly 200 is way down here. We are at the 50 though. And we have bounced off the 50 before. In fact, before we made this move from down here at 55K up to here at 109K, we did bounce off of that 50 a couple times. Bum. A few times. Bump. Same deal here, although back here, back in, what was that, 2023, October, right when we were starting our moves up, well, that's right when we moved over the 200. That's when we saw this golden cross, weekly golden cross, and yeah. So let's see if that 50 can hold us. If the 50 can hold us, and hey man, maybe we're moving our way back up. Maybe I'm smoking the hopium. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to real quickly go over these because there ain't much time on my 10-minute limit. My self-imposed limit. Look at that. Bear flag took control. The bear flag took control. We saw a squeeze here, and then that squeeze opened up to the downside, and that's where we're at now. Look at oversold RSI, oversold stochastics. These will probably turn around and we'll see some moves back up. I mean, look how much higher this 21 moving average is. That's that red line, that thick red line. How much higher that is. It's coming under that 82 though. So that tells me we're probably going to come back up to retest 82 now as resistance. Ooh, that sucks. But yeah, that is what it is. And delete this bear flag. And unfortunately, this didn't work out. That bullish div there did not work out for us. They're not 100. Not everything's 100, man. 100%, I mean. You know, this is probabilities. Probabilities. Anyway, bear flag played out. So what are we looking at now? Well, here on the 6-hour chart, we're looking at the rest of this bear flag playing out. Where did that play out to? Eek. Eek. 68. Remember what I was saying before about that Fib retracement on the weekly? How if it was like lower, down to there, 66, yeah. So yeah, could happen. We could get down there. We could get down there. I don't want to see it happen, but we could get that could happen. And we're currently right at March lows. So let's see a reversal from here. We're also very far from the 21 on the 6-hour chart. Really oversold here on the on these guys, the stochastics down here. The RSI, not quite oversold, but very weak. The daily, same deal, man. We're looking at that double bottom. Hopefully the double bottom plays out. 1, 2, and that would play out up here to about 94. Let's see if that happens. I would love for it to happen. Bring us back over that 200 because, oh man, you see that? The 50's crossing the 200. We don't see a big reversal today. That's a death cross. That is a death cross. A death cross. What is a death cross? Well, a death cross is when the 50 moving average, the 50-day moving average crosses the 200-day moving average to the downside. It signals bad things. So yeah, let's see if this can hold though to maintain our bull flag. See if this downward trending wedge that we talked about earlier turns into an upward trending wedge. But being under the 200 on everything, not making me feel too happy. Let's look at the 22 real quick. Hey, look, it got back over the 21. Might come up to that 200, which is over 82, which is where we would need to get up to basically, you know, have our big correction and keep that 50-day moving average over the 200-day moving average. So come on, 22, do your thing. The Stokes are now in overbought territory, though, and the RSI is at the 50, the 50-yard line between bullish territory above it and bearish territory below it. 50% RSI could bounce from here. It does that sometimes when it stays bearish. So yeah, maybe, hopefully not. Hopefully we'll see this breakout over 79.6-ish, put in a higher high and then a higher low, and we could get up and get going, get over that 200 on the 22, and make that 90 also move up back to its 21 moving average and test that 82K as resistance. Let's just take a quick look at the 5. We're under the 200 here too. Hey, 100 and 100 here on the Stokes, getting stuck up there. This is getting into bullish territory, the RSI. That's a sign of a reversal possible. Let's look at the 1 minute. Hey, look at the 1 minute. It's running up right now. Stokes are oversold though, so let's see if it can maintain positioning over its 200. RSI is also overbought. I said oversold, but I meant overbought. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how far down this comes. We want to keep over 78.6 for the 1 minute to continue upwards, but I'm getting too low on the time frames. Let's just get back to the 90. Let's get back to that 21-day or 21 moving average on the 90 first, and then over that 82 second, and we can figure it out from there. But if that 77 drops, man, well, we got our ways down. The next stop is 72, maybe 68 below that. Let's do it, guys. We got a double bottom. We got to get back up to 94. It'd be great. It'd be great. But I'm not holding my breath. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for going a little long there. Music ran out. But the music was courteously provided by Luminous, Veloa, and Sasquatch, I believe. Again, thank you so much for watching. You are awesome. If you're still here, much love. I'll see you later.